Or from Lisa, maybe? I don't know. Or Carol?
So here's what we're going to do. Here's how today's session is going to work. We are going to do, I'm going to do a brief recap, very brief, of what we did last month, of what your homework assignments were for people who weren't here. Then we're going to go over the content for today's session, and then we're going to spend the rest of the time working step by step through everyone who did their homework, their funnel, making it better. So as a couple housekeeping items, there are 53 people participating virtually. So you're going to see a lot of homework for people who aren't in the room. That's because they're in cyberspace. Also, if you aren't in the Facebook group for this, please friend me on Facebook and send me a message. There is a secret Facebook group for this mastermind. Every month everyone is in it, and everyone is posting their homework, everyone is helping each other. It's a really nice community. I've been really gratified to see it sort of take off. So please be a part of it because it doesn't cost you any extra. So this is what you were supposed to do for those of you who weren't here for last month. And for those of you who were, this is what you're supposed to have turned in. This group is the 12 months to $1 million mastermind group. So my commitment to you is if you show up every month and you actually implement what we teach you, and I will make it as brain dead easy for you to implement as possible and do as much of the work for you as possible to make you do it, I will guarantee you $1 million in sales or we'll give you your money back. So $1 million in sales, obviously very different depending on the business you're in. For me, that could be 2 houses. For Gary, that might be a heck of a lot of golf lessons. So I've got more work cut out for me in Gary's case. Make sense? Okay. So last month was all about mindset and getting people, your prospect, your ideal prospect, to raise their hand and say, I'm interested in what you have to say. The opt-in, the I'm pre-qualified, pre-motivated, predisposed to want to hear from you. Generating the lead. Does that make sense? Okay. One of the other, I'm going to borrow Gary, one of the, if you don't have one because you weren't here last month, let me know. I'll get you your 12 months to $1 million journal. I didn't bring enough extras today. And the book assignment for last month was you would need to read The Instant Millionaire by Mark Fisher, which is a mindset book. Because I can give you the best marketing in the world, but if you don't change your mindset to believe yourself worthy of it, it won't work. I've had this happen where I took a individual professional salesperson from $500,000 to $1 million, and he didn't change his mindset to believe himself worthy of being $1 million earner. So within 6 months, he had sabotaged himself back down to $400,000. He stopped returning phone calls. He stopped sending out the marketing campaigns. So you have to fix your mindset or improve it. Otherwise, you won't sustain the growth that I gave you. So that's hence the Instant Millionaire assignment. Assignment number 1 was handwrite, because it will stick in your head better. Handwrite down a list of everything in your life you're thankful for. If you have a scarcity consciousness, this won't work for you either. If you are in a state of fear, and you put that out to the universe, forgive the spiritual digression, but that is what will come back to you. If you are afraid of where the next check is coming from, Bill, as a wonderful communication trainer, will tell you your prospects can sense that, just like dogs can sense fear. So if you look like you need the business, they won't give it to you. So, handwrite down a list of everything in your life you are thankful for. Handwrite a list of everything you are thankful for that hasn't shown up yet. It's December. In a couple weeks comes January 1st when everybody makes and breaks their New Year's resolutions. You're going to write down the list of it, and you're going to write this in the positive, as if you've already got it, and that you are thankful for it. Not I want, but I have. So instead of, because my goal for this group is to get you $1 million in sales, it's not I want $1 million in sales, because I want puts out the energy of wanting, which means I don't have. If I want a Ferrari, in order to want it, I can't have it. So I have $1 million in sales. I have a Ferrari. I am thankful for the Ferrari Testarossa I get to drive. Does that make sense? Okay, assignment 3, now we get into the marketing stuff. Post your target, well, this is the link to the Facebook group, but post your target market and your product or service so we can start working on your lead generation machine. In order to determine, there are no good or bad target markets. There are merely target markets that are right or wrong for your product or service. So for example, I once through BNI 6 years ago, there was a dentist in my old chapter. And his ask every week was, I'm looking for anybody with teeth. That is not a good target market. Because when he says anybody with teeth, I don't think every single person in my life has teeth. I'm going to call them all and go, I have a dentist for you. That's a lousy target market. It's too broad. When you define your target market for someone, that person, the image needs to pop up in their head. So I took another dentist and turned him into the cosmetic dentist for 40 plus women who have recently gotten divorced and are now dating again. If you know anyone who meets that criteria, you'd instantly just thought, oh my God, I know somebody just like that. She just got divorced, she's 42, and she's dating, so she wants to feel good about herself, so she needs to go see this guy. It works. So that's the difference of a good versus bad target market. And then your product or service, what you're selling. Because you'll notice there are people in this group on Facebook from literally all over the world. You'll see one guy's camp stuff today who wrote it all in German and sent it to me, and I said, I can't help you, I don't speak German, so he had to rewrite it all. So the businesses are very varied, even in the room. Assignment 4 was Read the Instant Millionaire. Assignment 5 was to start brainstorming your opt-in video in your new sales funnel. That is because our goal is to drive people to a website where they see a video of you saying, here's why you're going to give me your contact information in exchange for X. X is your irresistible free offer. So that could be a Samurai Golf Swing ebook, how to fix your slice. That could be the how to sell your home for top dollar in 30 days or less. That could be the 7 biggest mistakes business owners in Buffalo make with their website. That could be your Declare Your Career Independence ebook, etc., etc. Make sense? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, or no, whichever you want to go with. Okay. Do you need a new pen?
Yeah, just stop running that again.
Zach, are you now without a pen, or are you okay?
I gave him an extra one.
Okay, you gave him an extra one. All right. All right, so the script, the formula for video 1 was who you are and who you help is the introduction. So, hi, I'm Gary Okino, and I cut 23% off your handicap. I'm Mia, and I help, and now you obviously have a pick as to what type of real estate you want to sell. So, there was once a real estate agent I also knew who said, well, anybody who wants to buy or sell a house is good for me. Completely not true. Because, you know what? There's a $10,000 house on the east side that you can have for the back taxes. Is that really who you want? No. So, do you want to sell trailer parks?
No.
Exactly. So, who do you help? Who are you for? Now, are you going to lose business by being for a specific group of people? Yes. But it's business you don't want. So you don't want the trailer park people. So you purposely want to repel those people and only attract the people you want. You don't want every business owner to build a website with you because some of them can't afford you, some of them are a giant pain in the ass, and some of them are never going to do anything. Yes?
True.
True. Okay, so in my financial advisor coaching program, and I'll give you a whole bunch of different examples, but my name is Seth Green. I help financial advisors double their production in 12 months guaranteed so that they can work less, spend more time with family, have a better life, be less stressful. And then what is your irresistible free offer? If you give me your name, email, and cell phone number below, to the left, to the right, wherever you put it, which will show you how to do, I will give you my free ebook, my video course. I will give Mom a free ride. I will tell you about my home inspection audit. So this was all due, the homework that was due by next Wednesday, for those of you who were here last month, was you had to pick a target market, get a list of those people, which we showed you how to do, whether it was buying a list from Info USA, which is a list broker, whether you have a list already. Like for example, I recently acquired for another client a list of every realtor in Western New York, which would be great for you. So you've got one because if you want to market to realtors, you can just have a copy. Or if you're finding them on Facebook, like your junior PGA golf girls. And then your first 4 funnel steps mapped out in your lead generation postcard done. So this is what was supposed to be done by next Wednesday. So I'm going to show you a whole bunch of people who did their homework, and then you're going to learn from that in case you weren't, for those of you who weren't here. Make sense? Okay. So that catches you up on what was supposed to get done last time. And if you join the Facebook group, if you weren't here last time, you can watch the videos from last month and virtually catch up. So it's all recorded, it's all available. With me? Okay, so now we're going to get into what we're doing today with all of that as a preface.